Hey everyone, we're just outside of Littleton, Colorado now. We got in, had a horrible experience of customer service when it came to rental cars. Sat in a line for an hour, only to be charged.
Name drop.
Oh, Hertz. Well, it became Dollar now, I think, or whatever it's called. But anyways, because they're bankrupt. So we know why. It was horrible. But customer service tried to scam us 3 times. Had to return the receipt to the person. Anyways. We're gonna go to Anytime Fitness. Great thing about Anytime Fitness, a little plug for them, there's 4,500 locations around the world. So basically everywhere where you go, there's one pretty close by. So we're only a mile from here at our hotel. It's what, 9:30, we're gonna get a quick workout in, and then Josh is gonna call his girlfriend and work hard on this vlog. Shrimps that we eat healthy on our trips.
Yeah, no fast food for us.
Josh, you didn't even get anything unhealthy. Good for you.
Wait, what?
You didn't get anything unhealthy?
Yeah. Editors note the pasta in the top right corner was quickly deemed unhealthy and sent back to the shelves.
This is questionable. No, I didn't want 2 of those. Wait, is this day 2? Day 3. This is day 3, and it started off a little weak. Bad Wi-Fi connection. Took a long time to download. I had to go to Starbucks to upload the video. Josh forgot his wallet and passport at the hotel, so he had to go back there. So we're about an hour and a half behind. But now we're headed over to Thomas from Littleton, Colorado. It's not too far, kind of the suburbs out of Denver. And Thomas was our very first franchisee. We started last year. And so COVID kind of hit his area pretty hard in terms of the fact that we were really depending on a lot of door knocking and door hangers for him, and so that really hurt him this spring. So he still is working by himself, and then usually has a couple part-timers that work with him as well. But just kind of getting established, getting in the rhythm of things, because he's new to the area in terms of doing a landscape business. He used to be down in Florida, so he's been learning a lot this year and really looking forward to growth next year in terms of learning the systems and learning how everything works this year. So gonna meet up with him, looking forward to it, get some shots. It's gonna be nice and hot here in Colorado, and so come along for the ride. What's up, brother?
How are you?
Good to see ya.
Didn't even see this side yet. Are we shaking? How can
Oh yeah,
do
we
this?
are. If you're
to see
okay,
you.
I'll even give you a hug.
Good to see
How you
you.
been?
Good.
Good stuff. You got 30X and everything.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that one too?
No,
Okay.
no. I just
Josh thought it was the customer out there. He's like, oh no.
Yeah. No, they're working on the house, I guess. So I just
cool.
got here.
This is a nice place. There's a golf course out behind.
There
We'll
is.
get some nice shots of this.
Yeah. I just kept moving, man.
No, that's good. That's perfect. Sorry we're so late.
Yeah, that's all right.
Really sorry. It's all Josh's fault.
I can hold it against you. How are you?
How are you?
This is a nice neighborhood.
She's actually selling this house, so
Oh, okay.
it's a matter of just
Keeping up.
just mowing the grass. The bare minimum, I think, is really what she's after.
Got it.
And then, once she sells it, I think it's about making it the next person's deal after
Cool,
that.
cool.
So, yeah.
This whole neighborhood is an HOA.
I imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine
This is nice shots.
because they're on this golf course. So,
Yeah. Do you have a couple in this neighborhood?
not on this street. No.
Got it. Okay.
I kind of rearranged my route today. I was
Got
trying
it.
to work
Yeah,
from-
and then Josh messed everything up.
That's all right. That's okay. You know.
So you go ahead and get started. I'm gonna throw the drone up. Josh will follow you around,
Okay.
and then get some good shots of you.
All right. name is Thomas Salazar. My location is Littleton, Colorado. Main struggles would be just getting out of my own way. Maybe just worrying about not having it all figured out before I move forward in certain things, instead of just getting out there and getting it done. I think that's probably the biggest struggle, sense of fear in that department, I guess. I mean, there's just so many things when it comes to joining Augusta. I mean, great support system, great team members, you know, Mike's available, everyone at the command center, and just everyone's available and ready to help answer questions. You know, I've learned a lot just because of being a part of Augusta. The systems in place have really made a big difference. I can't think of anything negative about it. If I had to start all over, I'd still choose Augusta every day of the week.
Like right now, how many estimates are you kind of getting each week?
It's definitely dwindled down.
Yep.
I don't know, 4, 5,
so maybe one a
something.
day.
Maybe.
One a day.
If that now.
Okay. And are they mostly for the cleanups, like kind of what you're pitching?
A cleanups, and then maybe an aeration or just something that we just don't do.
Yep.
Type of deal.
Right.
So, and I do not want to get into things that we don't do just because I don't want to make a big headache out of it.
What's your close ratio right now? I forget. I don't have it.
As of lately, well, since I sent out all the fall cleanups,
Right.
a lot of them were like,
It drops it down a bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe 60, 50%,
Okay.
40, possibly 40 to 60,
Right.
somewhere in there.
Yeah, so like whenever we're trying to like fill the schedule, like I don't know if you watched Marcus do an estimate a couple of weeks ago or last week, but like he said in this thing, he dropped the EFI, for example, because he knows that the schedule is only booked out like 2 days.
Right.
So as soon as we start hitting like not enough work, that's when we start like cutting how many budget hours on the jobs. We start cutting out budget dumping fees and e-fees, because like it's more important to fill the schedule.
Sure.
And that's why like once you get an employee, for example, even if you're charging $60 an hour, let's say you don't charge any e-fees, no dump fees, and instead of giving them 8 hours on the job, you give them 7. That's still a $420 job, right? So like, and they'll still make decent on P4P if they work pretty hard throughout the day. They're just not going to kill it, right? You're not going to have 8 hours with a dumping fee and an E fee and like really have a bunch of margin. But when it's all about just getting the momentum of filling the schedule, right?
I got you.
So that's what I'd be focused on more. Even like with the fall cleanups as you're going into this next few weeks, just go low. It's not about getting high profit right now. Because like if you can get like $4,000 or $5,000 in revenue in leaf cleanups is like 10 jobs. Low price job, like $400 pop. If you have 10 of those, that's $4,000. I would focus on just filling the schedule. Like, and as soon as you fill out your schedule, say 2 weeks, like solid, and then even like if Elijah's involved too, that's when you start like, okay, now I'll start adding in a dump fee or an E fee or giving us more budget hours than or even what I think we actually need. Like if you look at a job like, I know this is an 8-hour job, do 6 right now. Right?
Just to get the work.
It's about filling the schedule, right? Because when you fill the schedule and if you start closing a ton of your jobs, even over the course of say 4 days, you close 4 jobs and immediately you're 2 weeks booked out. That gives you the confidence now on the next estimate that, okay, I got to actually charge the full 8.
Right.
Right?
I got you. Okay.
So that's why I'm such a big fan of like just fill the schedule 2 weeks. Because once you do that, you go to an estimate and you're like, okay, I can charge exactly what I need to charge. And those are the higher profit margin jobs, but you filled the schedule for revenue's sake, right? And it's just that momentum. It's funny when you go to a job and you know you have 2 weeks booked out. It's strange how like you get that confidence like, oh, I don't really need this job. I got 2 weeks booked out. Instead of like, oh, I gotta get this on job tomorrow. Like I'm gonna cut the price. I'm gonna be kind of desperate. Like I don't know if the customer picks up on that or whatever, but like it just filling the schedule just gets that momentum going. And so for Tim, for Marcus, whoever, like when they're out doing estimates, they know if they're not filling their schedule out, cut the prices.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
And I know it seems counterintuitive, like, oh, I want high profit margin, but think about it. If you're doing all the work, you have no overhead. If you have someone else doing the work and they're getting and you're paying $15, $20 an hour, even if you're at 40 and 50 right now, you don't have a lot of overhead, right? You don't have an office. You already have a second truck, right? So I wouldn't worry about like the prices throughout the leaf cleanup thing. It's a matter of like, let's get the jobs. Even if someone came back and they're like, might be a little bit too high. Well, you know what? Let's get you on the schedule. We'll give you this price. Take a couple hours off, and let's just get you on the schedule. We'd love to do work. We'd love to do business with you. We'd love to earn your business, and to do that, we're going to do this.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd just be all about like if you're getting 5 estimates a week, even like we should be shooting like let's get 4 of them closed, right? If you got 4 closed a week, that's going to fill your schedule.
Sure.
You know. So.
All right.
Let me send over the door hangers, or make those up tonight. Send those over to you. And then like, I think we just pound those for like next 3-4 weeks, and like really get the feel of the booking the schedule using those small cleanups and the little landscaping jobs. Like those are money makers down the road. At the beginning, if you have to kind of learn your way through or like cut the hours to get the jobs, it's fine. It's fine.
Right.
Like this is the same conversation I had with Tim like in April and May when we were pumping in more marketing dollars than we made in total revenue. Right? That's not an easy position to be in, right?
Sure.
And for his position, he's making a percentage of profit too. He knows he's at 0, right? And so, it's the same conversation. Like, it's just like, we gotta fill the schedule. I don't care if we're doing jobs for half off. We gotta fill the schedule. The first step is like, fill the schedule.
Sure.
So, the 500 door hangers will get you kind of like a 2 times all the people around your current properties. And especially in Highlands Ranch, like that's the third. If you have any extra, the third one should be there, right? And if it's like, well, I'm doing it every week for 3 weeks straight, like it's annoying for them, who cares, right? That's the worst thing that happens. They call command center and say, hey, stop delivering to my address. Like that's the worst thing that happens.
Sure.
Right? The best thing that happens is they start seeing the first week, not really that much. Second week, we can get through it. Third week, okay, we need someone to do our leaves, and we're calling this guy, right?
I got you.
So that's what I would really encourage you. Like, it's funny thing. Like, it's a momentum game, and like I said, like Tim went from 7,000 a month to 18, like that. But those first couple months were not easy. In terms of like his close ratio wasn't that great. We were trying to figure out how to do estimates. We were trying to just encourage like, hey, you can. His biggest thing was like he would not want to reduce budget hours. Like if it took 8, he's like, I have to charge 8. So I'm like, okay, well let's get away with dumping fees, no e-fee, but still he needed to bring it down. So just working through it and like realizing that you've got to fill the schedule is like number 1. Right?
Because I got a lot of backtracking to do now.
Nice.
It's all good, Josh. Thanks, buddy.
Just kidding. No,
You got your passport, right?
Yeah,
Don't lose that thing. You got a lot of traveling to do. That's a rookie move.
I know.
Okay, we'll let you go. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Brian.
Appreciate you
It was a
again.
real pleasure, man.
You too,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll stay in touch. I'll get the door hangers tonight. I'll let the guys know probably by end of this week they'll have the changes on the website made.
Okay.
Just focusing on
great.
Highlands.
And did you get that phone number switched over to the command center phone number?
On the website, yes. Yep, and Google Local Services.
Sweet.
Or Google My Business, sorry. So Google Local Services doesn't matter. They don't have the phone number on there.
Right.
So.
Okay. Great.
All right.
And
All
we're going to be making our way up there. The plan is for January.
Cool.
So,
Sounds good. We'll see you then.
Absolutely.
It'll be nice and cold. Oh, it'll be colder here. Everybody, so we are headed back to the Denver airport. We left Littleton, Colorado over with Thomas. That was a lot of fun, and big shout out to Thomas for this knife that he got me. Already found a little spot for it to go in my pants. We'll see how that goes through security. But enjoyed being with Thomas, talked to him a little bit about just growing the business, and really when you don't start with a lot of money to spend on marketing, it takes a little bit longer to grow the business, and that's just natural. A lot of people look at like the Mount Vernon location, for example, that we started in March, and they're like, oh, you got like, profitable within 3 or 4 months, and a good profit margin and all that. Yes, but we also, if you look at the first video where I showed the first 3 months, we spent $47,000 before we were profitable. So, you know, if you don't have that, it's just gonna take a little longer. You know, it might take a couple years instead of, you know, 6 months to get to that point. So anyways, we are now headed over to Denver Airport. We're gonna be flying out to Saline, Arkansas, meeting up with Dave, just outside of Little Rock, Arkansas. So flying over there this evening, and just finished a workout over Anytime Fitness, got some chin-ups and pull-ups in, doing it with a mask, which is a first for me, and it was not fun. But anyways, if you guys see us around, make sure you say hello. This morning I was over at Starbucks, sitting outside. Someone drove by screaming, "Hi, Mike." By the time I turned around, I think I lost you. But over in Englewood, Colorado, whoever that was, thanks so much. I know you commented. But if you guys see us in our yellow uniforms, definitely say hello. But until next time, tomorrow, make sure you subscribe, like the video. We'll see you next time.